Well, there's a new app on nursing home inspections. Plus, you can call him the Republican underdog against Tulsi Gabbard for the U.S. House. Joining us live over Skype is CivilBeat.com political reporter Chad Blair. Good morning, Chad.
Good morning, Mahia.
So the Public Land Development Corporation has agreed to allow the state's public access TV channel to rebroadcast a meeting. What's the controversy all about?
Well, the PLDC was created by the legislature last year, and the idea is to use state lands to bring in more revenue to the state and to deal with the state's aging infrastructure. Environmentalists and Hawaiian groups, however, are suspicious. They think the group has too much power. So the PLDC has been meeting around the state about draft rules, how the organization is going to run itself. And those meetings have been pretty contentious. So this week, on Wednesday night, there is a meeting here in Oahu. The PLDC said, no, we don't want to have this thing televised. Too many people come in and talking about whatever they want to instead of focusing on the agenda. In the end, the PLDC agreed to have the broadcast from Alelo this Wednesday night.
All right, and we're certainly going to tune in because some of those past meetings were really heated. It was surprising. Turning now to another story that Civil Beat is working on. It's a nursing home inspection app. What's that about?
Well, this is pretty interesting. In the last 2 years, there's been over 400 violations in nursing homes across the state. Some of them pretty severe concerns like dealing with medication, giving too much pills or without the patient's understanding of what they're taking in. Most of them are dealt with by the Department of Health, which monitors the nursing homes here. What this nursing app does, however, is it has all those reports online. So if you want to find out where the nursing home, where perhaps your loved ones are being taken care of, kind of problems they've been having, it's all there with a click of a button. ProPublica, or ProPublica as some say, has put this online. It's an investigative news service intended to help the public.
Wow, that sounds like a great resource, especially for people with elderly family. Now you've got an interesting interview with Kubinka Crowley. He's considered the Republican underdog against Tulsi Gabbard. What does he have to say?
Well, my guess is most people have not heard his name before. Tulsi Gabbard probably is a shoo-in for Congress right now, but Kubinka Crowley thinks that he does have a chance. He does acknowledge he is the underdog. You might remember him as the smoking guy. Remember a couple years ago when we were going through all that legislation to curb smoking in bars and restaurants and so forth? He was the leading advocate for allowing smokers' rights. So the name does ring a bell with some people, and he certainly does have a following, enough to get him on the ballot this fall.
Wow, this should be an interesting story. We can't wait to read it. Thank you so much, Chad Blair, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
Thank you, Mahia. I'll be here.
And you can find the complete stories that we just discussed on CivilBeat.com. It is 6:39. We'll be right back.